Every few years, a studio tries to make the next GTA. A bigger map, better cars, more missions, more chaos. You'd think that would be enough, because on paper, that's what GTA looks like. And almost every time they fail. Because GTA isn't hard to copy because of the driving, the shooting, or even the open world. Plenty of games have done those things. It's hard to copy because Rockstar spent decades building something most studios can't rebuild. A cultural machine. Which is strange because GTA wasn't born from some perfect master plan. The original game started as Race and Chase, where players could choose to be either cops or criminals. But the game was buggy, and during testing they realized something important. It was more fun to be chased than to chase. That accident gave birth to Grand Theft Auto, which is usually the part of the story where you'd say, okay, they found the magic idea. But finding the idea was only the beginning. The real advantage came from what Rockstar did with it. And that idea created the game that gave Rockstar the money they needed to create something bigger on an emerging technology platform. The same concept, but in a fully 3D world. GTA 3 wasn't just another game, it was an entirely new world. And if you played it back then, or even saw it later, you can kind of feel why it changed the rules. It took years, cost millions, and proved that more investment could create a larger return. From that point on, every successful GTA helped the next leap. More money, bigger worlds, more ambition, and higher expectations. That created a dangerous lesson for Rockstar. If they spent more, GTA could return more. But here's the part that's easy to miss. A better game alone doesn't create GTA. And GTA wasn't just building a game. It was building a brand. Early on, a company hired Max Clifford, a publicist famous for generating headlines and controversy. He understood something important. GTA didn't need to avoid criticism. It could use it. Every complaint, news story, and public outrage generated attention money couldn't buy. Over time, that attention became part of the brand. GTA wasn't just known for open worlds, it was known for pushing boundaries. And every new GTA reinforced exactly what players expected Rockstar to be. But reputation only matters if the games can back it up. Now every game had to do two jobs. Be bigger than the last one, and still feel unmistakably like GTA. By the time GTA 4 arrived, Rockstar wasn't just building bigger games anymore. It was building worlds. GTA 4 was the franchise's first major release using Rockstar's own Rage engine, giving the company more control over physics, movement, animation, and how the city reacted around the player. That mattered because Liberty City wasn't supposed to feel like a level, it was supposed to feel like a place. Cars had weight, pedestrians reacted, radio stations made the city feel alive. Conversations happened around you, and the goal wasn't just to give players more space. It was to make that space feel believable, like the world existed even when you weren't looking. And once players experienced a world that believable, the expectation moved again. Then, GTA 5 pushed that reinvestment cycle even further. Bigger world, larger budget, and higher expectations. But something else happened. GTA Online. For the first time, Rockstar didn't just have a game that sold once. It had a world that kept making money after release. Players kept coming back, grinding, spending, and keeping GTA alive for more than a decade. And as a player, that can feel exhausting. But from Rockstar's side, it created the exact thing every studio wants. Time. GTA Online became the ultimate flywheel. Attention turned into revenue. Revenue bought more time. And more time let Rockstar build the next GTA on a scale almost nobody else could justify. And that's the part most competitors don't have. Not just money, but permission to disappear for years and come back bigger. So by the time GTA 6 arrives, all of those advantages are stacked on top of each other. So what would it take to actually catch GTA? The obvious answer is money, but if money was enough, someone would have done it already. So it's not just a big budget, not just a huge map, not just another crime game. A competitor would need the brand, the audience, the engine, the talent, and something even harder to get. Enough money to take their time. And Rockstar's audience has grown up with those details. The teenagers who played GTA 3 and San Andreas are now adults. They have jobs, nostalgia, and more money to spend. So when GTA 6 arrives, they don't just expect a larger map. They expect Rockstar to raise the bar again. That's why the tiny details matter. Sweat rolling down an NPC's arm, sand sticking to someone's feet, clothes getting dirty as characters move through the world. On their own, those details seem ridiculous. And you might look at that and think, who actually cares about sweat or sand? And to be fair, it is a little ridiculous to talk about sweat and dirty clothes like they explain a billion-dollar game, but together, they tell the audience this is still GTA. The sweat isn't the advantage. The advantage is being able to care about the sweat. And that's why nobody can make another GTA. They aren't just trying to copy a game, they're trying to copy the machine that gives Rockstar permission to make one. And if GTA 6 starts using AI to make the world feel even more alive, smarter crowds, more reactive characters, more systems running underneath everything, then the machine gets even harder to copy. But AI isn't just changing games, it's starting to change entire business models. And that's what I looked at in this video here.